Yo, what's going on, buddy? Crypto Kid here, coming at you again with another video, guys. It's been quite some time since I made my last video, but we're back. We're going to be talking about some stuff that's been going on in the markets. I'm going to be giving you guys basically the best strategy. Don't even call it a strategy, just kind of the best way to look at the markets right now if you want to make a ton of money. Make sure to stick around for this, guys, because this is so extremely reliable. It's quite a safe play, in my opinion. You're going to want to hear this. So first off, guys, like I said in a video I made like maybe a week ago, 10 days ago, something like that, I basically said I'm only going to be buying Bitcoin and Ethereum from here on out. I'm not going to be buying altcoins. And that was... It received a lot of backlash. I will say that. You guys can go ahead and check the comments of the last video. A lot of people were not too happy with that video because for some reason people just want me to say every single day, oh, the market's going to go up, But that's just not the reality of crypto. Sometimes the market is going to go down, and you kind of have to be willing to hear that news and not just kind of block it out. And for those of you that did listen to me in my last video, you probably made quite a bit of money there because you're able to buy back into these assets at a lower price, like I said, and that's kind of what I was able to do. So at this point, it's obviously like anyone's guess as to where the market is going to go from here on out, because we have major things coming like the election, the United States election today. So we're not really sure how that's going to play out. Everyone kind of has their own ideas about who would be better suited for cryptocurrency. Then obviously the stock market is going to heavily influence crypto over the next few days because of these elections. So just a lot of major stuff not really related to crypto entirely that is going to affect the prices in the short time. But once we get past this election and hopefully it starts to become more clear where kind of the economy's going and everything in the stock market, then we're going to start to have a better picture of where crypto is going, and if we're all in a good enough place financially to have a bull run and kind of support a bull run. And especially if there's another stimulus round or something of that sort, of that nature, things will be looking a lot more bullish. So anyways, guys, getting into the video itself, well, first off, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, getting into the video itself, right now, what we are going to be targeting is the coins that allow you to stake. So if you're on Coinbase, if you're on Binance, if you hold coins like Tezos or Cosmos, for example, also known as XTZ and Atom, you're going to be able to stake these coins and earn passive rewards just for holding. So this is obviously one of the most effective ways to make a lot of money in crypto. And just to kind of share a story that I've heard in the past is one guy bought into Tezos, I believe it was, at like 40 cents or something. His father put in $10,000, and then what ended up happening was he was earning XTZ that whole time. He was staking on, I believe it was Coinbase. He was earning like 5% per year, but what happens is that they pay you out every 3 or so days, I believe it is. So it's basically compound interest at that point. And then Tezos went up 5x, 10x, whatever it was. And then at that point, every 3 days, he was getting paid out. I can't remember if it's like hundreds of dollars or something like that. But the point is, you want to get into these assets at low prices with a solid amount of money and just be staking the whole time. So once crypto does take off and the assets, obviously you want to make sure you're doing the right research and investing in the right staking assets. But if your staking coin takes off and you've been kind of baking your coins this whole time and now you're starting to see some of that compound interest come to fruition, you're going to be sitting very, very pretty in a couple months' time, maybe a couple years' time, and you're going to end up in a situation like the one I described where you're just getting a ton of passive revenue basically every single day, or passive income rather. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out two of my favorites that I just mentioned, Cosmos and Tezos. Just kind of want to show you guys where they were at in terms of price compared to where they've been at in the past. So Tezos currently sits at a market cap of $1.389 billion. So some would say relatively high, but compared to what Tezos has done in the past, it is just nowhere near where it's been at. As we can see here, the market cap went over $3 billion at one point, and way back in 2017, if we remember, Tezos was at like $12 or something crazy like that. I'm actually going to come over to the Coinbase charts because they're a little more clear. But we have $12.19 in 2017, around December 16th. And ever since then, we've had quite a few run-ups. We had this one back here that went up to like around $3.39, if we remember that. That's kind of when I started my channel. And then just recently, this past couple months, we went up to 449, and now we're all the way down to 186. And what's interesting about this is after COVID happened, the lowest possible price was 135 for Tezos. So that just shows you kind of the position we're in right now. This is a very, very good time to come in on Tezos. I honestly could prefer it over Cosmos. I'm going to explain why in just a second, but Tezos, I honestly really do encourage you guys to do your research on it. I think this is a coin that has a lot of staying power in cryptocurrency, and one that can make you a lot of money if you're smart about it, and if you're doing your research. So let's go ahead and check out Atom real quick. Just kind of wanted to show you guys both sides of it. Obviously, there's many other coins that you can go about staking, but since both Coinbase and Binance allows you to stake, and I know a lot of you use those exchanges, I just want to talk about these two coins. So Cosmos is one that is still a great buy in my opinion. Not as good as Tezos, because what basically happened was the Coinbase edition of staking rewards for Cosmos kind of rocketed the price up. And then obviously we have seen quite a bit of a pullback since then, but it's still a little bit not, I don't want to say overvalued, because it's definitely not overvalued. That's the wrong term, but I'm just basically saying Tezos is a little bit more of a bargain than Cosmos, but Cosmos, in my opinion, is still an incredible buy. Its market cap is only $900 million. This is another coin you're going to want to do your research on. A lot of potential for this coin. You guys can pause this if you want and read this little description here. But yeah, anyways, we already saw the price go up to $8.98. We know what it can kind of do in a thriving market. It's still a relatively new coin. So anyways, this is another one that you're going to want to buy. You're going to want to hold on to, be staking the whole time, and come a couple years from now, you're going to be very, very happy you did. Also keep in mind, you can keep adding to these coins every week, every month. So while you're earning more rewards and getting compound interest, you're also adding to what you already have. So that's just kind of how I'm investing at this point in time, given the uncertainty in the markets. I think that, I mean, obviously everyone should do their own research, but I don't really see how you can go wrong with this strategy. It's quite safe, and if the crypto markets are up, the reality is a lot of these coins in the upper echelon that a lot of people know about are going to get pulled up with every other coin, and then the staking rewards on top of it just makes them into a very, very good buy. So let me know in the comments, guys. Do you agree with my coins, my strategy, everything? Do you want to see more videos? What do you want to see more videos on? Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Also, guys, make sure, if you're from the United States, if you're not from the United States, you can just go ahead and leave, but make sure you are going out and voting today. I cannot express enough how important it is for you to go out and vote, voice your opinions. Obviously, this is quite a, I'm trying to think of the right terminology. There's a lot of talk going on in this election, but I just say, guys, vote with morals, and go out, encourage your family to go out and vote. But we're very blessed in this country to be able to go out and vote and exercise this privilege. So make sure you're going out and doing that. Who you vote for, it's not up to me, it's not up to anyone else but yourself. I would say, though, educate yourself on the two candidates, or obviously there's more candidates than two, but on the two main candidates, and make sure you are sure of your vote, and you're happy with it, and no one else is really influencing you in a negative way. So go out there, go vote, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.